As far as digital transformation is concerned, there are three stages to it. One is the technology being available. Second is adoption by the organization. Third one is the implementation part of it. Now, when we talk about the technology, was it available before pandemic? Yes, there is. Most of those technologies was available. The organizations were adopting it. The organizations were in process of adopting it. But what has happened during pandemic, there are, when you implement any technology, there are different entities which are involved in implementing of technologies. We have insurance company, we have customers, we have workshop, we have surveyor, who all are part of this entire claim process. And what has happened during this pandemic is all of them have supported implementation of technology. We started video streaming in 2018, and then we used to visit the workshops, offer them different value adds to adopt the technology. But with pandemic, all of them supported, and implementation of some of this technology was very easy. So has pandemic supported the digital transformation? I would say 100%. And we have accelerated the growth by 2 to 3 years. What we would have achieved in the next 2 years or 3 years, we have achieved it this year itself. If I have to talk about customer experience, there was a time when, as Mr. Tapan Singhal has said, that there was a time when the customer had to go to the branch office, take the claim form, submit the documents, intimate the claim, and they will appoint the surveyor. This process itself will take 3 to 4 days, and the surveyor to visit another 1 or 2 days. Now, what has happened today? If I have to go back 10 years back, what has happened is, or maybe 15 years back, the 24/7 call center started. That was a big USP during those times, and that used to become an advertising point during those times. We have a 24/7 call center, and you can intimate the claims at any point of time. So from there on, we have moved on to WhatsApp. Now you can, with a single WhatsApp, you can intimate the claim to the insurance companies, and you can expect a call back, or the surveyors will call you and visit your, maybe physically visit your workshops, or they can just do a video streaming and do a claim survey. So from from those periods, we have transformed digitally a lot. The customer experience has definitely improved. And next step, when we talk about the payments, I remember the days 20 years back when our finance authorities used to sign 400 and 500 checks every day, and then dispatch used to happen. There has been a change. There is NEFT which is happening. All entire claim the check processing has stopped. So there is a definitely transformation which has happened in the 20 years, and I'm sure what Tapan Singhal spoke about, the end point would also happen in the next 2 to 3 years. The car itself will tell you what is the extent of damage, from which angle the car has damaged, and there would be an automatic transfer of money to the customer's account. The way it is happening in travel, and it detects on its own the delay in flights. The technology is on the verge of evolving, and I'm sure we'll reach there. When we talk about all this, the customer experience improved? I'm sure, yes, it has improved. At the same time, is there anything which needs to be done? Is there anything which needs to be done by the organization? Now, claims is a moment of truth, and every organization is trying their beat to improve the customer experience. Then there are organizations who have launched express theft claim settlements, where they are settling the theft claims, which is unheard of, within 3 days. There are organizations which are providing overnight repair services. They have tie-ups with the workshops. They are providing overnight repair service. You see, in today's world, you don't have enough time to get get the vehicle repaired. You can just give it in the evening and get it repaired by next day morning. So there is definitely a lot which is happening on the customer experience part of it also. There are vehicles which are coming with inbuilt Bluetooth, the connected cars which we spoke about. It is just using of that technology and making use of technology, and then fast speeding the settlement of claim which is required.